Today, I bring you a review of the most powerful Star Wars character of all time, the Gonk Droid. Yeah, they made a new figure of the Gonk Droid, and I'm happy they did, because I feel like before they end the vintage collection, they need to remake every single vintage action figure in the original Kenner line on its own unique hardback. And the Gonk Droid was in need of one, and I'm happy they did it. I'm honestly really happy they did. And it's actually a new Gonk we have not gotten in the collection, so that's good. But you can see it uses the original classic Power Droid card. I mean, it's got the classic image and everything. And on the back there, you can see the other figures from the Wave, the K2, and the Wolf we've had for ages already. Because for some reason, Hasbro held this back. They held it back. Don't ask me why, but they held it back. Okay, let's get it open. Let's unleash the demon. Let's unleash the most powerful character. I'm a little worried. Should I be worried? Yeah, I should really be worried. This guy could, like, 1 second he's just gonking around, and then the next second he's going, "So world!" And we're all dead. You know, he's a little dangerous, man. Never underestimate the Gonk Droid. I mean, that's literally what they do in the video games. If you have that cheat on in the Lego Star Wars games, they can just blow up, and they instantly become the most powerful character. And then in Battlefront, they have infinite ammunition. So just imagine if they decided to dish out all that ammunition on you. You would be dead. So yeah, don't underestimate a Gonk Droid. Or a Power Droid, excuse me. We all call them Gonks. There we go. It's cut out. Not perfect. I nipped it a couple times, but it's alright. It's still a presentable card. I really like the pink. You don't see a lot of pink nowadays. And then in here, oh my gosh, guys. This is important. You gotta read it. You gotta read this. You gotta read this. No, I'm not gonna read that. Here it is. Here is the figure in all of its glory. And, whoop, I have already scalped him. He's scalped, guys. I have scalped him. Okay. So yeah, here he is. Our Gonk Droid. I think that's how he went, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's not going to be much to talk about. Old versus new. Here it is with the original Kenner. They're actually not based off the exact same Gonk. I think this one's kind of more of like an Imperial one. And this one is the Lars Homestead Gonk Droid. You see it on the Lars Homestead. I think when Luke's looking down at Aunt Beru saying like, "Hey, blah, blah, blah," and then Aunt Beru's like, "Blah, blah, blah," you can see this guy just going, "Gonk, gonk, gonk." You know, come on, it's Star Wars. We're at the point where we get a toy of this guy. But hey, I love that. I love that they still kind of show us some love. They show us OG 3¼ inch guys some love. Now, you may be wondering, is this an all-new figure? And the answer is no, it is not. Because we actually have already gotten a Gonk Droid in TVC. We got this one in the special action figure set. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let me look at the feet. Yep, I'm right. From the waist down, if we remove the tops, these are the exact same figure. They're the exact same. You could probably even swap them. You could probably even swap the tops. Yeah, for some reason that's kind of more squishy. Kind of wants to squish on. But yeah, you could swap the tops if you want. They're the exact same. Same one as this. The innards are the same. They're even kind of painted similar. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. But hey, that's cool. It's cool that they were able to reuse this. And honestly, this is a really good figure. I love that can come off. And articulation is really good. Let's, of course, show it on the new one because we need to pad out this video somehow, right? So he actually has, like, ball hinges and swivels at the legs up there. And he has ball hinges and swivels at the feet. So you can actually get poses out of him. Like, you can actually get him walking. Like, look at that. You can actually get him walking, which is cool. You can get him kind of going gonk, gonk. You can get his foot kind of up. You kind of get that back. There we go. Look at that pose. That's so cute. I love these guys. I love how they're literally just actors in funny boots in a box. Man, I love Star Wars. This is just so dumb, and I love it. Look at all the details on the new dome, though. He's got like these little dishes poking out, and they're kind of soft, so you don't have to worry about those breaking. He's got that kind of sticking up, and look at the paint, really intricate. He's got like some oil leaking out. I really love that detail. I love kind of the grain and the oil. It's got a little blue thing there. Looks cool. Unfortunately, that little text there kind of ruins it. The old one did not have that. So, yeah, wish they could have put that, like, up under there. But it's fine. But yeah, you can see it does have the 2012 writing on the feet. It's the exact same thing as that. Except it's got the new dome. Hey, that's cool. One funny thing, though, I want to talk about... I don't know whenever I'll get the chance to talk about this vintage one. I've had this since I was a kid. And it vanished for the longest time. Turns out the cat had stolen it. And it was under the couch. But yeah, it had this gimmick. Where, like, you can move the feet. And it, like, actually clonked. So it's like clonk, 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 clonk. That's kind of cool. I like it when toys do that. Just to, you can see how it's done in there. It's basically just a ratchet that moves a little metallic piece that kind of makes the clonk sound. That's really interesting. I don't know if you can... There we go. You can really see it now. That's all it is. But it works. And it's held up all this time. And I really like this toy. It's actually one of my favorite vintage Star Wars figures, believe it or not. It's actually my favorite Gonk Droid figure still to this day. I actually really love that. It's still my favorite. But this new one is nice. It's very nice for the world building. It's nice for the displays. It's definitely not the one you want to get if you want like the Battlefront 2 one that just goes gonk gonk. You probably want this one. If you want like a Battlefront 2 2005 gonk to just kind of gonk around, you probably want this one that came in the special action figure set. But yeah, there we go. That is the new Gonk. The Master Gonk. Our Lord Gonk. A.k.a. the Power Droid. Great figure for what it is. $13 though. But then again, if you compare this to like, say, a figurine for like a game, like, you know, the like the Warhammer stuff, or even like the Star Wars kind of army figurines where you have to paint them. This is a pre-painted figure, and it's $13, and it's 3¼ inch and articulated. Like, for what it's going for, like, it's not a bad price. It's not the worst, but especially if you compare it to stuff like that. But if you compare it to other toys, it's expensive. This hobby is getting very expensive. When I started, Star Wars figures cost about $7 to $8 each. Transformers Deluxe cost about $12, Voyagers $20. Now Deluxes are $20, Voyagers are $30. Whew, man. They're getting expensive. But you know what? I still love this hobby, and I have no intention of getting out of it anytime soon. So there we go. New Vintage Collection Power Droid. That's another one off the original Kenner list. Still need the Dignitary. That's one of the biggest ones. We got Luke in Stormtrooper disguise, which is good. We're not missing too many now, but we need them on vintage cards, and we need some updated characters. I think we need a new Leia. We need an Emperor. We don't have a Return of the Jedi carded Emperor. Oh my gosh. Are you serious, Hasbro? That's probably the biggest one. Hopefully we get that soon. Anyways, I'm done rambling. I'm literally just padding out this video at this point. Gonk!